Hello YouTube traders, investors. Okay, this is a update on Universal, ticker symbol UVV. A lot of requests for this one. I just did Disney in my last video. I'm gonna go over Universal. All right, all the family destinations type companies. We're gonna do some of these charts a little bit more frequent because these are the companies that I feel that if you are gonna invest in things that you know about, that you ain't gotta do too much research to know everybody's going to these theme parks. All right, so unless somebody dies and something crazy happens, there's no reason not to trade and invest with some of these companies. All right, so let's take a look at Universal. This is a daily chart on Universal, and when you look at Universal coming back from October of last year, right here, the stock took a dip. It didn't start to recover until back here to November 20th. November 20th, they had a low of $38. All right, then the stock from here, once it crossed over this 20-day moving average, all right, it tried and tested this 50-day moving average, all right, and it failed. It actually closed above it, but to continue on towards this 200-day moving average, it failed on this try. Then it pulled back. Okay, waited another month. As you can see, the sideways down action right here. All right, and then boom, the stock crossed over this moving average right here, the 50-day, and this time it had a momentum due to earnings right here. It pushed it all the way up towards the 200-day moving average. All right, now that price is sitting on the 200-day moving average here. As you can see here, momentum then starts slowing down to here. All right, price came below again the 200-day moving average, but yet it's playing in that price zone. So what I call the price zone again is right here, where you see the price is playing at right here, this $49.42, which is the top right here. All right, let me just draw it instead. Okay. So what do I call it? Is this top right here, where you keep seeing this price action right here. Price action is trying to break this right here. Okay, can't quite do it. And this channel right here, where it came all the way down here, and buyers came in down here, and you had buyers down here. Okay, I know my lines are not straight, but I'm not really trying to look at that. But this low right here, this low, and this high right here. Just remember, none of this happened yet. This did not happen yet. So just looking at it from here to here is what I'm looking at. So I expect price to play around this channel. So price is either going to break to the downside, then take the trade, or price looking like it's making its way up. And once price broke over here, you take the trade. And now you would have been riding it up here. All right. But again, if you would have, have good positioning, you would have bought the stock down here, or even down here, then this wave doesn't matter. You're waiting for this boom to happen, and then now you start scaling out your position up here. So where do I expect this to go? Again, what's my rule is always, once price is overextended away from the 50-day, away from the 200-day moving average, I'm looking for the pullback somewhere down here. All right, before price can continue making its way up, or I'm looking for the sideways action to continue until somewhere in here. All right, MACD is to the downside, momentum is to the downside, as you can see here. So I would have to go to a shorter time frame to even try to trade this stock. So on a shorter time frame, this is an hourly chart. When you look at the hourly chart, you look at for the past week or two, it came into here, it couldn't hold, came into here. This is right off of this 200-day moving average, where you could have took this trade down here and watch it go up here, and right here you would start scaling out your position. All right. You're still profitable if you bought it down here, but you lost about 60% of what you gained from down here already. All right, so when you look at it from this perspective right here, before you would take this trade, you would look for this price action. As you can see right here, price down here, it looked like it's slightly making higher lows. Okay, so if price can come back and do this right here, is what I'm looking for. I'm not even, what was this high? This high was right here. I don't even like this high because it's just like it barely, it's not even a body of anything right here. But look at this right here. So when I'm looking at it, I'm looking for my channel to continue in here, and for price to start breaking over here, to start looking to take out this 58.49. All right. So your momentum is down. If momentum can start turning back up, even though it's making higher lows, then looking for a trade in here, you know, at $57, you know, where it's at right now, and you would look to, you know, ride this wave of price action right here once, you know, the MACD would start turning around. So, you know, I would look to buy it right here and start selling out once it started breaking this high. All right, because you don't know how high it can possibly go, and maybe come collapsing back down. And I think earnings, is earnings coming up? I think they have earnings coming up also. I know they just had earnings right here. So with that being said, look for this pullback to come into here. All right. So any other questions, please send me the email, the number 3, the letter D, consult me at Gmail. Peace.